tension rising because their main skill is building some sort of conflict. And so our first instruction is we need to get into a group of 3 to 4 people. And so one person is on stage and the rest are going to stay outside. And so person 1 is like basically given some sort of scenario from the audience, some sort of conflict like their dog just died or their mom's having a heart attack, some sort of conflict. And then they have to build a relationship in the setting that conflict is in. And after about 7 seconds, the people wait. The next person is waiting outside. They come in and they try and take over their scene with their own conflict. And so this raises the stakes. They try and they have to make the relationship and make the setting, make sure it works. But then they also have to try and take over. And so basically the main point of this game is taking over the stage with your conflict. And so player 3 will then come in and try to take over the stage, and so will player 4, and it'll just continue. And then you basically exit the stage by trying to make up an excuse, and you will just probably tap someone from the audience and they'll come up. And the first person tapped will be the first person on the stage. But even though the person that's tapped from the audience is coming up, they know what's happening, they still have to make the setting work with their new conflict. They have to make their own conflict. And that's thinking on your desk.
The people who come, does the audience give them a conflict? Do they make their own
Oh,
conflict?
no, only the first person that the audience makes the conflict. Can we go to the next slide? Right. And so sometimes I think on your feet because you don't want to just stand there and be trying to think of a conflict because it gets boring. Yeah, you have to, while you're outside, you have to be able to think of something you're going to say and make sure it works, but have it flexible enough. You want to try and get physical because person outside doesn't know what your conflict is. So if your conflict is like your dog just died, you might want to crouch and hide your face to show that something bad just happened. But also, if someone comes up to you, you're startled by it, you start laughing, you have to have your conflict flexible enough that you can change it. If you can't, you start laughing, then you can change it till you can't stop laughing on stage. And so our skills are raising the stakes, getting physical, listening to your partner, committing, selling it, and establishing a relationship. It's best if you establish a relationship in setting because it makes no sense when you can't just have something random come up, her mom fainted at her sleepover, and then some hobo comes off the street. It doesn't work like that.
How do you know when you need to leave the stage?
When you see a good break and when basically everyone's on the stage and it kind of basically tension is rising, everyone's trying to win over the stage with their conflict, and then one person can choose to exit and then that's it. Chloe?
So everybody is in the same setting. So when the person from outside comes on the stage, do they talk first or do the person already on the stage?
Already on stage, you start talking, and then the person comes in after 7 seconds, and then they evaluate the situation so they know what's going on.
Why don't you demonstrate now as experts, and then if we have questions, we can ask after.
And you, who else should I start? Okay, Han, you start. Come on, you 3. So does anyone give me some sort of conflict?
You're at a sleepover and there's no more food in the house.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so hungry.